I have diced up, this is a double recipe now, but so I have diced up, chopped up. You saw how soft these peaches were. They smell so good. Peaches. These are the California peaches actually I'm using today. Got a real good deal on them, so I decided to go ahead and use them today. I have got them in some water, and we are boiling them. You boil them probably, well, these have been cooking for a little while, but boil them at least 5. Once they come to a boil, it's going to take 5 to 6 minutes. But since I have doubled it, there's quite a bit more water in here. Trying to mash these peaches up. They've cooked. They smell wonderful. I don't know if you all can smell them, but they do smell good. This is just something a little bit different today than what we normally do. We usually do strawberry lemonade and different kinds of lemonade. So this is a different lemonade this year for the summertime. Okay, and I normally would. You can. You could. You could use tea instead of what, you know, make tea, or make like a, you know, with the lemonade, add it to the lemonade. Because I love Arnold Palmer, so this would be some kind of context. Okay, I've got that mashed up. We're going to cook this about another minute or two. I've cooked it for a little while, because I'm going to try to push this through. I usually have a better sieve, but I've just used a potato masher, whatever you've got at home. If you dice them real fine, it'd work a lot better, but if you don't, it's okay too. And you can always take, when we serve this, and put frozen peaches, I meant to bring some up, and put them down in your container and let them float on the top also. All right, we're going to turn that off. And normally I'd let this cool a little bit more. You don't have to, but I would. All right. We're going to set this off the stove. And it don't take long for peaches to cook, if you've never cooked peaches. All right, now, it says place lemonade. We're going to take some frozen lemonade, which I've let fall just a little bit. You can leave it frozen or you can thaw it. Get your pitcher. I just have a big drink container. And we're going to put this container in here. All right. Whoops. This one. You know what happens when they're about halfway thawed. When you start to open it, you know, it goes everywhere. And this one don't want to come loose. Well, I guess why. I'm trying to open it and I haven't opened it. It's Monday. Well, no wonder it wasn't coming off. There we go. But like I said, you can leave this frozen, especially when it's a hot, hot day. All right, now we're going to take a strainer. Now you can do this over another container, but since this is what I've got, excuse me just a minute. This is kind of getting a little bit thicker. That's a good thing. I'm going to pour this over. Like I said, you can do this in your kitchen safely. We never want you to do anything where you would burn yourself. Woo. Mash that down in there. I don't have the world's best potato masher, so just kind of, you just want it to all kind of settle down in there. All this wonderful peach juice. Now I did, of course, peel these and pit these, but like I said, they were so good and soft that it just takes a minute to try to push all this through. And it says to discard this, but I'm telling you, I think I'd mix this up and put a little sugar in it and make peach pie filling out of it when I was done. I try not to waste what. I always come up with some kind of idea that I can. Most of it, You want a little bit of that thickening in it. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of it still there. Depending on if you've got a good sieve or not, that has a lot to do with it. This is just regular strainer, so. All right. And we may find another use for that. All right. Now I'm going to stir this up. Kind of mix that together. I may go ahead and try to mash just a little bit more of that in there. Let's see if we can get just a little bit more. I don't know if we can. It says use large spoon, and look what I got. I don't know if we can get any more of this in. Yeah, there's some more coming out. If you had a good, strong, sturdy spoon. Okay, I think that's enough. You know, and you could always freeze this like in ice cubes, with the ice cubes. So it got quite a bit more. Because you want all that sweet peach flavor. All right. Now, we are going to add our ice. Of course, like I said, I've doubled this recipe, so I'm going to put about 12 cups of ice in here. I hope y'all are counting. Okay, that looks good. Now, we're going to stir that up. Like I said, I've doubled this. This is a very large container, too. And now we're going to add several cups of cold water. And this is one of those things you can make ahead too, or you have your peaches at least done. This would be a great 4th of July. It's a different, you know, it's a different type of lemonade. I'm always looking for something different to serve. And like I said, you could get some frozen peaches and float that on top and some lemon slices. And this would be beautiful. All right. Anybody have any questions about this recipe? Yes, ma'am. I did not put the sugar. Yes, we need to put the sugar. Yes, ma'am. It probably would be a little more bitter if I did not put the sugar. All right. So, I had sugar on the brain, but it was sugar for something else. All right. So, thank you. I kept thinking there was sugar, and I thought, well, I didn't see that. That must have been the other recipe I'm thinking about. There we go.